Hi, I'm Jason from Woody's Auto Sales, here to show you this little Mazda 3 2.3. It is the it's the Sport Edition. It has the smaller wheels. A lot of times the Sports had the 17-inch wheels. This has the 16-inch, but they're still the alloy wheel. It's got brand new tires on it. They're a Kelly Energy tire, or Edge all season, I should say. Not Energy, it's the Edge all season tire. Still 90% tread on these tires. They ride real nice and smooth and quiet. It does have the driving lights or fog lights, whichever you prefer to call them. The body and paint are excellent on this little car. I'm going to do a little walk around and show it to you. It does have the sunroof. It's got the auxiliary input for your media player. It's in great condition. It's got the 2.3 liter engine. As you can see, the mark or the emblem there on the door. That's a little bit bigger than the I version of this car, which has a 2 liter. So this has got a little bit more pep, a little bit more power when you're running the air conditioning. It's a really pretty blue. It's kind of just a medium blue with a little bit of metallic in it. The body and paint are excellent on this car. There's no dents or scrapes or dings or anything. The hood's clean. There's no excessive pitting or chips or anything. It's just a nice, clean, solid looking little car. It's been well taken care of, well maintained. It's not been smoked in. Had regular oil changes. It's only got 73,000 miles. Those are our original miles. The interior is a really cool color combination. It's mostly black, but it does have a kind of a tan colored door panel insert, and the seats are a tan cloth with a red kind of a pin, or just a dot, like a little dot matrix pattern to them. And it's a really striking color combination. Has some good contrast to it. I've done a lot of these Mazda 3s, and I've not seen one with this color combination. It's a really good looking color combination. The interior is super clean. The seats are just super nice, and everything is just super good condition. I really was struck by this car when I first saw the auction. Normally these are getting to the point now where they're just getting older and usually have way too many miles, and they're just usually too beat up. But this Mazda 3 is an exception to that, so I had to get it. It's just, I got to hear it run at the auction. Went right into gear. It's just the damage was not on the front. I'll go over that with you in just a minute, kind of talk about what we did to this so that you know what was repaired. But I was real impressed with it up there. So it was super clean. It detailed out really easily because it was already so clean when I got it. And I'm happy to show before pictures too, so that you can see this in the condition that I got it in. But it tells me a lot when they're that clean, and it just tells me that they maintained the car, they took good care of it. These tires were on it already, so they were up on their oil changes, their tire rotations, all the maintenance like that. It does have an interstate battery in it, which is one of the better batteries, better branded batteries that you can buy out there. And it just shows me that they bought the best. When they had to replace something that was going out on the car, they went and spent the money and got really good stuff. So this is a really nice, solid Mazda 3. I'm going to go ahead and show you the interior real quick. We'll open that up, and in a minute I'll start the car up as well and let you hear it run. As you can see, it's just really clean. It's just impeccable in here. It does have power windows, locks, and mirror. Let's see what else we got in here to talk to you about. Air conditioning works really well. It gets nice and cold. It is an MP3 player. Let's see, it does have the automatic transmission, and with the option to put it into, to shift it manually if you wanted to down there at the bottom. It does have the auxiliary input down here in the console, so that you can put your device right there in the console. Of course, like all Mazda 3s that have the power options, it has the cruise control and the radio controls right here on the steering wheel, which is nice. Volume and the ability to change channels and put it on mute, change your mode like FM to AM to the auxiliary input or whatever's all right there. Yeah, just super clean. I'm just super impressed with this car. It does have a full set of floor mats. They're been shampooed and they're in the trunk currently. So you can see that pattern's kind of a little bit of just a red dot to it, kind of a maroon, but it's really good looking, super clean. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the back seat, or the back doors, and show you the back seats. Just like the front, super good condition. Everything works on the car. Drives straight down the road, tracks real well. The alignment's good. No issues that way at all. Let me go ahead and start it for you, and It does have the key fob, so it's got the factory alarm, keyless entry, 73,347 on the miles. Turn that radio off, turn the air down. Yeah, let's pop this hood and show you the engine. It runs nice and quiet, no weird, you know, noises or squeaks or squeals or anything like that. Second one, this might get a little jiggly while I put the camera down, just to put this rod on the hood. So super clean in here, all original stuff. Like I said, this is the original radiator support here. All the stickers are still here. Hood's all original. All the fluids are full and nice, and I mean everything's clean. A lot of times on these Mazda 3s, they have this plastic cover for the battery. It's been taken off so many times, the little latches here are broken. Not on this one. That stays securely in place. All this little plastic vent wear in here is all in good shape and in place and tight. I've done a lot of these. Like I said, I've bought and sold probably 50 to 60 of these Mazda 3s. They're a really good car. I get really good consumer reports and product reviews, and I've really been impressed with them. And like I said, I kind of know where the weak spots are, and these little plastic pieces tend to get broken and they just sat on there, but or zip tied down. But not this one. They're all there and in good shape, and motor mounts are all good. We've checked all those. They're nice and tight and solid. The power steering pump is right down there. It's an electric pump. As you can see, there's a blue and white sticker on it on the top of the reservoir container there. And that means, that means that a recall has been done on this car. They had a pump issue in 2007 to 9 where they had to do a recall and change some lines. They had changed materials that they made the power steering cooling lines out of, and we're having some degradation to those lines. So anyway, that's all been done to this car. The lines have all been changed, obviously, and that's all done at Mazda. So that sticker shows that the recall's been done and that's been completed. So, I mean, like I said, these people took it in for everything it needed, had everything done. It's just a super impressive little Mazda. So let me drop this hood down, and well, I'll just leave it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about the condition of the car when I got it. So when it arrived at the auction, it had been hit here on the left rear quarter panel. That's this left panel right here above the rear tire, and it had damaged it to the point we had to replace that panel. So that panel's been replaced, and then this door was smashed as well, and we replaced that as well with a used door. And then this bumper had some damage on the side, and we just fixed the bumper. Tail light was okay. That's the original tail light still. We were able to just put it back in. And this wheel had a gouge in it. We had a replacement wheel that we obtained that we replaced it with. And so that's been done, and everything's good as new again. So that was the damage on this. All pretty much cosmetic. I mean, no structural damage. The damage didn't get inside the interior sheet metal at all. It's just that exterior quarter panel that had to be cut off and welded in again. So we did all that, and I blended the paint into this front door so it all matches real nice. And everything shuts in real nice and tight. No air leaks, no water leaks or anything like that. All the locks and everything work. I mean, that door works perfect. It shuts real nice and opens real nice. I'll go ahead and open and shut it a couple times just so you can see. I mean, it's just a real, I mean, I barely have to even, well, I have to give a little bit more than that, but just barely shut it, and it shuts nice. So it works the way it should. All the gaps are nice, and we've really done our work on this to make sure that it's just back to normal, back to perfect. So I mean, so as far as mechanical, no mechanical damage, no airbags went off, no frame damage, no structural damage. It's just a good, solid Mazda. So, I mean, this is a good one to get. It's never had any, and other than that, I've walked around the car. Being a painter, I can tell when things have been painted and redone, and it doesn't look to have had any other work done on it besides what we just had to do to this left rear quarter panel. All the other paint's all original and good. I did paint the front bumper. It had a lot of chips, rock chips in the front. It did have a scrape where they might have hit a garage or something, like coming out of the garage. It had some scratches on the front. So while I was painting, I did paint that. Then when I got all done and was detailing the exterior, I noticed that the hood against this newly painted front bumper looked kind of chipped up as well. So I went ahead and painted the chips on the front of the hood too. So that's why when you see the photos and see this video, the front looks so nice and clean, because I did go ahead and paint those chips as well. So that's still the original hood. There wasn't any other damage to it. I just wanted to, I still had some paint left and thought, might as well just shoot it. So I went ahead and painted that too. So the paint is in very good condition. As with every car we build, I'll stand behind my paint work and guarantee it. It's not gonna fade out or flake off or peel or do anything weird like that. Sometimes they call it delamination, where it starts to come and peel off the top, or the clear coat comes off. It's not gonna do any of that. We use a good quality product, and we prepare the surfaces the way that we do for all insurance work that we do. We run a body shop here in Provo full time, do insurance work every day. We just do these things to fill in the gaps when we're not busy. I find cars like this that are just a little gem that has just some cosmetic damage, and I give it to my guys to keep them busy. So this is just a nice little solid Mazda. If this is something that's in your price range and something you've been looking at, I invite you to come on down and take a look at it. You won't be disappointed. As always, thanks for looking and have a nice day.